Hello. Today I'm checking out Sunshine Inc. by my friend Josh. Um, and yeah, it's supposed to be some sort of horror game, so let's see what it's all about. Good morning and welcome to your first day at Sunshine Inc. Here we make movies that change the world. Each day's work is simple. Make a video, test the video, make tweaks as needed. If your video isn't good enough, you'll have a job tomorrow. Okay. Creepy. Oh, here's my desk. So spacious. Oh, I unlocked it. All right. Here we go. Email. Welcome to your first day. I'm the founder. Sunburst A10. What the heck? Okay. Can and must call me Sunny. I am pleased to welcome you personally to your workstation. State-of-the-art chair and desk. Create videos. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Turn. How to edit videos. Theobald. Okay. Video editor, basics. Video will never contain the same video twice. If you're happy with your video, hit the accept sequence button and head down to the hall for your focus session. You'll be able to observe an actual live child. Wow. Okay, I think I'm gonna be able to figure it out. Hopefully, yes. I'd like to apologize for the above late email. Okay, thanks for disciplining the above. That's great. Okay, video editor. Okay. I heard that this game is kind of like Mastermind, so I guess we're just gonna guess. Okay. Okay, so I need to go to accepted. Alright, live child. I'm coming. Where are you? Live child. I know you're here somewhere. This? It's like it. Alright, start. Hello, live child. Oh, that went way too fast for me to know what was going on. Okay, back to the old job. Each time you have incorrect color, you have to get at least one peg in the correct location by the end of the day. Final answer. Otherwise, we'll be out of a job. Sorry for the delay earlier. Don't worry too much about me. I've already recovered from the discipline. Ugh. Bless me. Hey, you're supposed to call him Sunny, okay? He told me that was mandatory. Two of them are correct. I don't know which two. Or I think this is corresponding to these, not this. Huh. Well, I'm not totally sure what to do here. Yeah, I don't know what this means. Wait, let me read the email again. You get a black circle each time. For each time you have an incorrect color of video block. You'll have to get at least one peg in the correct location by the end of today. Okay, so I guess I should keep some of them and change some of them, maybe? I could change, like, the first two. So, I'll do, like, I don't know, some of the ones I haven't tried before. And then these ones will be the same. Okay. Alright. Child? Child? Their attention waned. Oh, those are all correct somehow? No. No, that's just... those are just random things. I'd really love to meet Sunny. Email. Huh. Does this mean that they were in the correct colors but in the wrong positions? Maybe these two were actually correct. and these two go somewhere else, and sure. Well, so this one, if I'm interpreting this correct, and these are correct, and these mean they need to be moved, then the two I removed were the correct ones, because I don't have any correct now. So these two must be correct, which means that these two need to have been moved. But there's only 8 different colors. So how is it possible to use the first 3? This one must be one of these also. Alright. How'd I do? I think I got pretty lucky if what I'm assuming is correct. Okay, yeah, really lucky. So now I know that the first 2 are correct, and I just need to swap the order of these around. There's not really any way of me knowing which ones are which unless these go in order somehow, which is possible. Maybe this one is correct, and these 2 need to be swapped. Let's see. It'd be cool if there was some like way of getting more information on that minigame. Okay. Less are correct now. So one of these was correct before. And this one is definitely not correct. So one of the, let's say this one is correct and these 2 are swapped. I haven't been checking my emails. Maybe I should do that one. Okay. Filed. Oh, that mean I got it right? I feel like this is a new door I haven't seen before. Hello? I'm a little creeped out. Okay. Hi. Do I restart? Email. Sampling children. That's the first day. Wow, I graduated. Sample button during focus sessions. We hit the sample button in the middle of the video block. Sample the focus child. I don't want to sample them. Determine if that particular video block should be in a particular spot. If it's green, check mark green. If it's yellow circle, if the video block should be somewhere else. If it's a yellow X, the video block is not part of the correct sequence. Of course, if you didn't hit it halfway through a particular video block, that's not good either. If that happens, the video block is removed. A mistimed sample means you won't get any information. Allocate 10 samples per day, use them wisely. From today on, you must deduce 1 more correct video block in the correct location per day. Today, I'll need to deduce 2 video blocks. Good luck. I am a human. Wow, very, very, You've completely convinced me, Theobald. Completely and utterly convinced me. There's not really any reason to, like, do anything but this the first day. Okay. Okay, the purple one was correct, I've learned. Clicked it halfway through like a good boy. Okay. So one was correct, we know that's that one. One of them was in the wrong spot. So is there a way we can deduce which one was in the wrong spot? Maybe we could keep one of them, and we'll know after today which one's, if it was right or, well, no, we won't really. I think we should just, like, replace all of these with something else, because, actually, I don't know exactly how the like, you must deduce more each day thing works, because technically to get more information, I could just do more besides this one. But no, let's just keep this one. Let's not be too fancy. I'll just put these like this, and the green one here, and we'll see. Actually, I can, if I sample it, let's just put it down here, because if I sample in the middle of it, then I'll be able to figure out if it was in the wrong spot or if it was just wrong entirely, and then it'll let us do some more stuff. So I'm going to try to sample it there. Okay, that was not the one that was in the wrong spot. Okay, so now we have one correct one. That was this purple one. We have 3 that were in the wrong spots, but is not the green one. So these 3 are definitely part of the solution, but they're all in the wrong spots. So we could just shift them all down by 1, like this. And we can see if this one was the one that needed to move, and I can sample it then to see. So let's try that. It was not. Okay. Great. Okay, now we have 2 correct ones. Huh. So one of these 3 is correct and the other one needs to be swapped around. We know that these were not the right ones, so it's one of these 2. So let's put the red one down here. Purple one still goes here. So we can see if the red one was in the wrong spot. And then we can... Actually, at this point, maybe it doesn't make sense to do that. Huh. This is tricky. So, we know that these are correct, and so whichever... If we get, we fill one more of these slots that's not black, we'll know if it was the right one at least, just not the right order. So, we don't really need to be messing around with that too much. Let's leave 2 of these in the same spot so that we can tell. Bring this down here, this up here. And then we can check this one to see if it's in the correct spot or not. I think that'll give us enough information. The dot. I believe the dot means that it was correct. Is that what that means? I forget. Let's look at our email. It's a green check mark. It's a yellow circle. It means it should be somewhere else. Okay. So we now know it has to be this teal one, the turquoise or whatever it is, because that's the correct. So this one has to be in the solution. It has to be somewhere that was not where it was originally. This was not the correct position for it. Well, this is tricky. We need to disambiguate some things, because either it could have been that this was the correct position. Well, wait, no. This can't be the correct position and this be the correct position. This could be... I don't think this can be the correct... So this one has to be... I shouldn't have put this here again. That was not good of me. So this could be either here or here. This... I kind of feel like this is maybe the one that was correct. I don't have that much to go off of that. And then this is definitely correct. We know that. Also, I have more samples. I haven't been sampling twice a day. I thought you can only do one per day. Right, okay, so what's the first one? What is the first one? Maybe it's this teal one, because we haven't tried that one yet. And then, so we know it wasn't the red. We needed this one. Here, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to sample these two. And I think that'll give us enough information. Oops, I think I didn't time that one correctly. Alright. What? How is that possible? Does it also remove all... if you don't hit it halfway, it's not good. That video block is removed. Won't get any information regardless of whether the video block is the correct soon. Okay, well this is definitely here. And this is definitely here. I don't really see how... One of them is wrong in all three of these. Somehow two of them are wrong here. One of them is that, because we don't get any information from it. But does that mean one of these other ones also has to be wrong? I mean, if it is that teal one, and... Oh wait, is it possible that this purple one's been wrong all the time? If so, then that would mean this teal one is correct. And probably this one is correct too. And then, could it be... Can't be this, can't be this. We know those two are not in the solution at all. The red one... No, it can't be the red one either because... Well, actually, it could be the red one. Because the red one, it could be, need to be here. I need to think about this more. So, if... Let's say this red one was in the wrong spot. And it's been this purple one that's been wrong the whole time. That would mean... Okay, how is... 3 of them are wrong, one of them is in the wrong spot. These 3 could be wrong. Well, no, because we know that these are wrong. So we know that this purple one has to be correct. Because if I'm interpreting this correctly, 1 is wrong, 3 are in the wrong spot, 1 is correct. This one is correct. This one is wrong. These 3 are correct but in the wrong spot. So this one has to be correct but in the wrong spot. So this one isn't in the solution. This one isn't in the solution. This one is... Well, wait a minute. Is it possible that the red one is correct? If the red one is correct, then one of these has to be wrong. But one of those can't be wrong because they were all here, and this one was wrong. So I think there has to be something weird about this question mark that I'm not understanding. Or there's a flaw in my logic somewhere. I mean, maybe it's just that it's throwing out everything past it. Could that be it? We know that this is wrong, which means we know that... Well, actually, we know this is wrong. We know one of these is in the correct spot, and 2 of them are correct but in the wrong spot. After we kept this here, we always had at least 1 correct. that really feels like it was good. You know, I'm just gonna resubmit. I feel like something weird happened. If I die because of this, I'll be a little bit annoyed. But does this check out with all the other logic? I'm gonna do it. Okay, if I die, it's on me. But... maybe. Oh no, I have a feeling I'm about to die. Ah. All right, here I go. I was gonna get a jump scare or something. Right. Right. Am I redoing this day? No, it's day 3. I think I need to sample twice this time. Oops, I did not click the right button. Well, information lost. Maybe I got it all right anyway. All right. Let's, I don't know, swap out as many as possible, I guess. All right, that's useful to know. Okay, that's not correct. The yellow one is in the wrong spot. None of them are in the right spots. So we should backtrack to... Well, hold up. So these are the only ones that were the same. And we now have 3 correct, but in the wrong spots. There's only 5 of them that are correct total. So I think that means that both of the ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So I feel like there's a way to figure out how many that are matching between things were correct or not. Because we know that of 5 of these total are correct but in the wrong positions. And we've seen all of them. So I think that means that 2 of the ones we swapped out have to be correct, which means that both of the ones we kept have to be incorrect. We already knew this one was incorrect, but I think that means this one's also incorrect. So let's go with these. We'll do this one last and try to check it. And let's say, what do we say? We're not doing these 2, but we can try this. Actually, it's slightly more likely that these are correct. Oh no, actually, according to our logic, all of these are correct, because if these 2 are incorrect, then these 2 must be all correct. So we should definitely include all of these, and we should also include them in not the same positions, because we know that they're not the right positions. So this seems pretty good. Let's try that. Okay, well, there must be a flaw in our logic, because there's still one incorrect out of here. These two are at least right. So we know these three are right. So it's just one of these two that's wrong. And so this yellow one can't be either of these places, so maybe it's here. This one can't be either of these places, so maybe it's here. This one can't be either of these places, maybe it's here. And then to the last two, we should not. Oh no, I think our everything was correct. These three are definitely in it, and these two are definitely not. So 1, 2, 3, not these two. So one of these three. But it can't be both of these. So we just have to try one of them. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, finally got one correct somewhere. So it wasn't this one, so maybe it was this one after all. Let's put this one here. Hasn't been there yet. You can try putting this one down here. Well, this one, yeah, sure, let's try that. And actually, maybe try like this. Let's put all those places. We said one of these two. So we already have that one. And this red one is somewhere that hasn't been before. Okay. So wait, no. We should put this one either here or here. Man, okay. Take all these out again. This yellow one needs to go either here or here. That purple one needs to go either here or up here. So let's try purple one up here. Let's try this orangish one needs to go down here. The red one needs to go one of those two places. The pink one needs to go here. Okay. I think this is a pretty good shot. So if we don't get this orange one, we know it will be here. But we can't know which ones are the correct ones. And one of these from here was correct. So one of these three was correct. But we don't know which one. That's hard. I feel like we should sample the ones we have the least information about. So we should sample the pink one and the red one if we can. Oops, damn it. Okay, well, fudge that. I didn't mean to click that again. Damn, only one correct. Well, at least we know this goes here. This one could be correct, but we don't know. The pink one needs to go either here or here, for sure. I kind of have a feeling that this yellow one was the one that was correct before. Although it seems ridiculous that these two would still be wrong. Let's try the pink one up here. Or we can try the pink one down here. Try the pink one up here. Let's try the purple one. Well, the purple one's definitely not in the right spot. There's only one place left for it to go, so it has to be here. I think the yellow one was just correct, and we just flubbed it. And then, what's the last one? Pink, red, this orange. Well, that can't be right, because we knew that this was not correct here. So the orange one, the purple definitely goes down here, unless the purple was the one that was correct. No, it can't be that either, because that was there. So this purple has to be here for sure. This orange one was not correct here. It was not correct here because the purple has to go there. It could have been correct up here. It could be that it could have been the one. That's possible. So if this was the correct one, then that means the yellow one was not correct here, which would mean that the yellow one goes here after all. But that's not possible because the pink one can't. So the pink actually has to go either here or here, because it was not correct here, not correct here, not correct here. So if the pink one goes up at the top, then what does that mean? We still have to place the orange one and the yellow one. The orange one was not correct here. It could be correct here. The yellow one could have been what was correct here. So in that case, the yellow one was what was correct here. The orange was not. The orange is in its last spot. The purple we know for sure. That one we know for sure. And that's the only one left. I think this is right. I think we did it. But we will see. We'll see what our boss Sunny thinks of us. Yeah. Come on, child. Yeah, we did it. Sun. Okay, this is day 4. No more emails. All right. Do our best. So we should really be trying to sample the last 2, because then if things at the bottom... Okay. Because if things behind it, you don't get counted, you want to do it towards the end. Okay. So one of them is incorrect. We know that one of the ones is incorrect. This one is correct but in the wrong spot, so we can try it there. And then let's try the other 3. And I guess we can keep one there. And I guess we could still sample the last 2, although we get more information if we sample one that we haven't seen before. So maybe we put this here and this here. We sample the last 2 again. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, what do we know? What do we know? One of these is correct. One of them is incorrect, we know that. So all of these 3 are the correct colors. One of them's in the right spot, and the other 3 are not. So really, one of these 3 is in the correct spot, and we know this one isn't, at least. So what else do we know? Not these 2. What's the one that's incorrect here? Is the yellow one. Right. So we know that there's one out of these 3 is correct. We don't really have a great way of knowing which one that is. Actually, no, just out of these 2. We repeated this. So let's try putting this here. Let's try putting this orange one down here. We'll sample both of these. Let's try keeping this green one here. And then, so we swapped this one out for this. We're going to use the pink somewhere. We're going to use the purple somewhere. That one's correct. All right, so we found the colors at least. We know one of them's correct. Okay, so this one is correct, which means this one was not the one that was in the right spot. So one of these two have to have been in the right spot. But it can't be this because that's here now. So that purple must be correct. This green must not have been correct. So it has to be either here or here. The turquoise has to be either here or here. And the pink needs to be down here, I think. Well, that can't be true. So I guess it must be this. I think? Yeah. I think we don't need to sample anymore. I think we can just rock it, because I think we have a lot of information to go off of. Okay, we didn't quite get it, but I think we're close. Yeah, we are. Okay. So maybe we should have sampled after all, actually, because now we don't know which ones were the correct ones. So what do we know? We know for sure this is here. We know that... I think we deduced that this purple one has to be here. Why was that? Because... right. There was... one of these three was in the correct spot. It was not the green, and it was not the orange. This one has to be here. So we know these for sure. One of these three was in the correct spot, and the other two need to be swapped. Is there a way we can figure out which one that is? This one can't be swapped with this, because if it was, then this would have been correct, but it's not. So if these do swap, it would have to be with the green one. So that means that the green one can't be correct here. So the green one has to go either here or here. But it can't have been here because it needed to move. So this green one needs to be down here, which means these needed to swap, which means that I think we got it. Come on, door. What? I'm in shock. What did you do? What did I do? What? Is one incorrect? Oh no, I put in green twice. I'm so stupid. Okay, what did I mean to do? What the hell did I mean to do? I think I meant to do this. Yeah. Okay. That was annoying. Come on, please. Yeah? Yeah? What? I'm in shock. Well, I died. Second jump scare? Nope. Just game over. Alright, well, that was Sunshine Inc. I did actually enjoy the mastermind-ishness. And yeah, you can check it out for yourself and see if you can do better than me. I'm sure you were screaming at your screen if you watched this with what I had wrong in my logic. But yeah, see you next time.